Warhorse Overland here, going over this base stud. This is a beige, light texture powder coat. Really phenomenal powder coat. It does have a slight gloss to it, but it's also has a slight matte as well. So it cleans really well, but it just looks really good. It looks really rugged, like it should be on an off-road trailer. So this is the, again, as I said, the base stud. So base studs include a rear mounted spare tire that's matching 6 on 5.5 bolt pattern. Studs always include this lowered rear door. All trailers that I build include the ARK rear jacks. These are for safety. They're a necessity in my view for, jacking up the trailer quickly, for leveling, and also changing tires really quickly as well. Equipped on this trailer is the 3500 HD suspension. So the HD for the Timbren denotes a pretty beefy spindle. It's a 5,400 pound spindle, but the axle system is rated to 3,500 pounds. But the spindles are pretty overbuilt, which is great. We have 2 side molly panels. We have side steps always included. Standard on the studs is a 14-inch length tongue extension, and then the section here is another 23 inches. So always about 14 inches here. It's a great format for fuel cans, propane cans. You can still fit bike racks up here on the front. 1-up bike trays fit perfectly on the tongues. The expanded metal is welded all the way around. So a 1-up bike tray with the T-slot on the bottom interfaces really nicely and really securely. The only upgrade on this trailer was the lock and roll, which is a great addition. These are roof rack mounts that are adjustable. So these are the adjustable roof rack mounts. Customer had me drill holes in each corner for wiring. I'll open up the rear. Just gave this trailer a good scrubbing, so as you can see, door seal works amazing. No water on the outside, but not on the inside. That's what you want. So there's also electrical interface here with just these gussets and then pieces of conduit. This was a customer request. It's not included typically, but it's a really inexpensive addition. If you plan on doing electrical, just let me know and I'll include those. We also have, pass-through holes here for conduit. Standard carpeted subfloor. Plenty of space down there. Side compartments. So what these are, these bolt holes, and you have corresponding bolts, cutouts here that line up. What that is for is there's an L bracket that will mount on top of a piece of strut channel. So you lay it across and then you can mount your drawer slide. So it's a good way to go if you're looking for to mount your own drawer slides and things. And same thing with the underside compartment. There are those same holes on the sides. You can see I have one right there, but on the inside, what's really nice is so that you just install those brackets and you can run strut channel all the way across. So if you wanted to mount your own water tank, you wanted to secure big battery, or if you just wanted to secure just about anything, you have that kind of grid system of strut channel available. The whole point is not drilling holes in the floor, obviously. So I know it's been confusing in terms of if you've been following my videos, what base models include and whatnot. The stud comes standard with the 3500 Timbrens. Also, the stud comes standard with the molly panels. The stud also comes standard with the rear spare tire mount on the back and the adjustable roof rack. Reason being is The user group for the stud has been pretty consistent in terms of those features. The Colts, on the other hand, the Colt comes standard with a straight axle, and the Colt comes standard with a fixed roof rack and no molly panels. Reason being is the users within the Colt, some people are budget minded and really just want to get into a base trailer. I'm not like some other companies out there where their base model doesn't even include wheels or tires or even a roof rack. Not the case. This will any trailer that I build will always have wheels, tires, a roof rack, rear ARK jacks. That's just in virtue of it being an off-road trailer. It needs to be, the base model in my view needs to be ready to roll around, carry a tent, and perform. Also, Colt users bounce back and forth between straight axles and Timbrens. It's kind of a 50-50 mix, because the straight axles are a great axle system. I mean, they really are. They ride a little rougher, but in terms of long-term use and durability and reliability, they're a good way to go. The studs, on the other hand, I haven't built one yet with a straight axle, so that's why it's easier just to include the 3500 HD suspension, make it easy for people. Other thing to note on Colts is the like not including the side molly panels and such, because a lot of people put side toolboxes on Colts. If you put a side toolbox on a stud, you know, and you don't want a molly panel, I can always credit you the difference. Same thing if you wanted a stud and you wanted to include and you wanted the straight axle instead of the Timbren, totally fine. I can just credit you the difference. So it's a challenging thing finding, you know, the correct base model configuration, but I think I'm there with the stud here. So nothing much more to note on this this trailer here. Just an absolute amazing color, plenty of space on the sitting out there on the tongue. One also thing to note on the Expedition tongue box: if you order an Expedition tongue box with the build, the tongue comes out to about 22 inches rather than 14. That's just to accommodate the box a little better. You can still put the Expedition tongue box with the standard tongue length. The corner of the Expedition box will just stick out to about right here, and then we'll come in. It really doesn't look bad, so you can always include it down the road. But if you purchase a stud and you don't want the Expedition tongue box now, and you're thinking about wanting that in the future, and you don't mind having a longer tongue length, just let me know, and I can always just make the tongue, you know, 22 inches. So, well, thanks again for watching. Any questions, reach out to sales@warhorseoverland.com. Thanks so much.